We are live. Yes, we are. Good evening, one. Good evening, all. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. It's you have to say it's obligatory to say on these. Let's wait for you all to come in. Let's wait. Let's sit and wait here, and we'll wait for you to come in. Let us know if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on the Facebook. It will be good to know. It's different this evening. We're jewellery making. I have tools. Yes, I'm fully tooled up this evening is what I am. We're going to make bracelets tonight with our beautiful Rachel. But I did give this whole thing a name, and I've totally forgot what the name was. Try it out Thursday. It might be a new thing. It might be a new thing. Try it out Thursday. Let us know if you can hear us in the comments. Drop me a comment. Say, yes, Adam, we can hear you. And we'll let you come in. As I say, we should be live on the Facebook and we should be live on YouTube as well. We should all be there. Come on in, sit yourself down. You're in for a treat. I've got the notification to say we're live, so we should be all up and running. Yeah, get your comments in first. Let's get some comments. Let's wait for you to come in because it has only just gone 7:30. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all well. Yes, here we go. Look, Annabella's in. I can hear you. Kate's in as well. Good evening. Jill Humphries is here. Linda's in as well. Loving it. Yes, Sue. Here we go. See, I was just telling Rachel all this before we went live. I get very nervous that you're not going to turn up. Very, very nervous that you're not going to turn up. Suzanne's here as well. Hi, Adam, Rachel. Yes, we can hear you. That's what we like. Hi, Adam. Right, we've gone full camera setup. I've never had so many cameras for one show. No, I've got hundreds of cables going on here. So let's roll the titles because we're a full-on proper YouTuber. Oh, yeah, me and Mr. Beast, we're like that. Let's roll the intro titles and let's get making some little jewellery, shall we? Run, VT. It's time for another episode of All Round Mine with me, Adam, with over 15 years in television and even more in entertainment. Let's dig deep with the people we know and love that we've grown up with. So, pull up a pew, grab a seat as I invite you all round mine. It's time for another episode of All Round Mine. No, we don't want it again. We've done it once. We don't want it all again. Right then, let's do this. Let's start making jewellery, shall we? And I'm not alone. If I click this button here and... Oh, no, I've lost the button. This one here. There she is. How are you, lovely?
I'm a bit big.
You are.
Hello.
You'll shrink down in a minute when I put my other camera on. How are you?
Oh, jolly good. I'm
like
good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. It's like watching you like a premiere movie with just me, like I'm like sign language in the bottom of the screen. Look at this. I don't know where the button's gone. So if
we're all singing or dancing tonight, aren't we?
Well, we are. Look, I've got other cameras here, so they're my hands. They could be your hands, though. No one would know, to be honest. Oh, Rachel, you there? Don't freeze on me, Rachel, now. Don't freeze on me. Oh, there we go. You're back. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, I thought you froze on me then for a minute. I thought you'd froze. Right then, we're going to make... I don't know if you've got the finished samples by you. Do you want to show everyone what we're actually making this evening?
I have. Yeah. Right, so I'll just click on my overhead. So, okay. Adam, you've got the kits for this one.
Yes, I have.
So, we're going to do this one first.
Okay.
Are you there?
I'm here. I'm just listening.
So, in this nice unisex bracelet with highlights and lava beads, which is lava rock. Nice. And we're going to use, so that's a basic stretch bracelet. And this is a really good technique. If people have bought some stretch bracelets, because they're still pretty pricey in your high street, in your chain stores, but they've only got a limited lifespan. So this little technique that we're going to do tonight, Adam, is a great way for people to restring their bracelets with some elastic. And
Okay.
the second one what we're going to do is we're going to do this one, which is a multi-strand using these little connectors.
I have that one as well.
So we might have to pick up the pace a bit more on the second one, won't we, Adam, depending on where we're at.
Okay. I will follow you then. So where are we starting? By the way, just before we start, if anyone's got any questions as well, I can still see the questions in the chat. I can pop them on the screen. So we can really make this interactive this evening as well. So if you've got any questions for Rachel, last time she was on was the 10th when we said we were going to do this idea, the 10th of December. And it's come to light, and this is what we're about to do. So if you've got any questions for Rachel at all, drop them in the chat, whether you be on YouTube or you be on Facebook, and we can get this. We can ask all the questions that you need. Just before we move on, Rachel, you can get all of these kits on your website. With the details are at the bottom of the screen. These exact kits are on your website, are they not?
They are. It's not kits, it's all individual pieces. But what I've done is there's a picture of the projects and it's actually a link. So if people might just want to buy the elastic just to restring their own bits and pieces. So all the links to all the materials we're using are in there.
Fabulous. Right then, I think there's a bit of a delay.
But if you've got any queries, obviously, just pop us a comment.
Best way. It's best way. I think there is a bit of a delay on this one, so I will let you do the talking to guide me through. They can see my camera. We can see your camera as well. So I will follow you and just chip in as and when, to be honest. It's all over to you.
Okie dokie. Okay. Right. Now, so let me just move my camera out the way and let's zoom me in a little bit.
Okay. Let's open this box.
So if this is new to folk, purpose some of your old beads as well. So it's 0.8 millimeter elastic that you've got in your box there, Adam. It comes in different sizes. 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. And the reason why you've got different sizes is because beads have different size holes. So this is a good generic one that will fit most. Now, first of all, if people are thinking, well, how do I know how many beads to put on for the length of the bracelet? You could measure your wrist size, and I generally add another inch of beads because by the time you've done your elastic and pulled it in, you need to allow that. You can also use your trusted bead boards as well if you want to, but we're just gonna wing it a bit.
Oh, okay, that's good to know that we're winging it because I don't.
If you haven't got a bead mat, we're just winging it, Adam.
Okay, let's wing it.
If you haven't got a bead mat, then it's a good idea to wing it. Have something like a tea towel or something like that.
Which you told me to get, and I totally forgot.
You can either work directly from the reel. Well, we can work straight from the reel, Adam.
Okay, we'll work from the reel.
If you like.
Good idea. I'm on it.
Or we'll work from the reel. Or you can cut it extra few inches and pop a little bit of elastic on the bottom. So what we're going to do is, so you've got the... So these are on a temporary strand, Adam, so you can literally just trim off the strand of beads. I'm going to use some slightly different ones to you. So with yours, you've got 3, these are 8 millimeter beads, then one of the spacer beads. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Okay. That bit's cut off. So
now, this is normally where I'm on. This is normally if I'm just thread them on.
Just thread them on. Just thread them on.
That was a bit direct, wasn't it? Just thread them on.
It was.
Sorry, it didn't mean to come out like that.
Little bit forward.
It was, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
1 minute there's a delay. Next minute there's not a delay. No, you're fine. Trust me. I don't know if you all can see it. I'm trying to do the best I can. If I move this mic, there we go. I've got to stay under the camera.
So normally, Adam, if ever I did this on TV, I'd have a Blue Peter moment and have it strung already.
Oh, how many am I putting on?
Right in. Now, my camera's back to front. I'm not going to fiddle with it.
Don't fiddle.
I'll mess something up if I do.
Yeah. We had that in rehearsals earlier today.
No, we won't go there. I'm sorry that my name... I'm sorry my name's backwards, but, you know, it's just going to have to do.
How many of these am I putting on, Rach? How many am I beading up?
This would be a nice one to do with Molly as well, wouldn't it?
It would be. We've got beads. I'll show you her bead box before we finish tonight. I've got it with me.
I'll have to
how many of these...
send you some beads to top up her bead box.
Oh, you want to see? It's huge. How many of these am I putting on? Am I putting them all back on to a string?
3, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
3,
11,
6,
12.
9, 12. Maybe 14.
12. Okay. Oh, I just took one off. 12. Okay, 12.
12. Maybe. Is this going to be for you or for Molly?
It'd be for me.
Or neither?
For me. For me. It'll be mine.
Okay, so 3. This is quite small, this one. 3, 6, 9, 12. Then I'd put 15 on there, Adam.
Okay, so that's 15 of the white ones on there. Done and yep.
Do you
15
keep losing
white.
me online there?
We do a little bit, but it's fine. You come back.
Okay.
So what do we do now?
We're back together.
Yeah, we're back.
I think.
You keep going. I'll just follow you. Keep going. We'll follow you.
Okay. Have you got in your bead box these little black ones?
Yes, I've got
these
those.
little flat things. Flat round.
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've got those.
If you pop one on there.
Pop one on.
If I just.
Yeah.
Right, I can't get used to this being back. I'm all over the shop. Right.
Is that better? No. Is that better? No, don't do that.
Oh.
Don't play, Adam. Stop playing. Stop pressing buttons, Adam. Stop pressing buttons. So I've put a spacer on.
What you want to do next is one of those flat rounds. I think you've put that on already, haven't you? And then you should have some black beads in your stash.
Yeah.
You should have some shiny ones and some matte ones.
Oh, yes, I have. There's 2 different ones.
Put
yes.
the shiny ones on first, too.
Shiny first.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I've got 2 different textured ones on the end, followed by lava beads.
Shiny. So shiny on, then 2 lava beads. Then 2 lava. Yeah.
Hi, Tina.
Tina Barnett says hi. Says looking good, guys.
What you want to do is keep adding the lava beads.
Oh, keep adding lava beads.
Looking good. Brilliant.
How many lava beads am I adding after the shiny beads?
So add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lava beads.
5 lava. Okay. 1, 2,
You're probably going to find this is absolutely mahoosive now.
4, Where's the other hole? There it is. 5. Yep. That's big. That's massive.
And then just the repeat of those 2 beads.
Oh, 2 shiny
Which
ones.
doesn't make any sense, does it really? I'm talking. That's
2
it.
shiny.
Now,
Okay.
I'll show you how we do a little bit of a test to see if it's the right length for you.
Okay.
Now, what I normally do is pick that up and just see if you see how it fits around your wrist without dropping all the beads.
Okay, so if I hold that there, yeah, it fits. Bit baggy.
That's going to be mahoosive, isn't it?
Shall I take some of the white ones off? Take the white ones off. Yeah. Okay, I'll take some. I can't.
I was going to say I'd take maybe 2 or. Yeah, I'd say. And our Linda, she says, I think you might need to take some white.
All right, Linda.
Ones off. I think so too.
Let's cut that there then. And
I'm just going to see if I can flip this over.
Oh God, I'm going to drop all these. I know I'm going to drop them.
Yeah, don't drop them.
There. We've got a bit of a gappage now, though. We've got a bit of a bit. Oh, don't drop them! Don't drop them! Don't drop them! Don't drop them!
Oh, bit of gappage.
We've got a bit of a gappage. I think. Yeah, we've got a bit. Look, bit of a gappage.
Yeah, we need to fill the gappage. We do need to fill the gappage. I tell you what, Adam, when I've taught this in the past before, it's really awful when you're helping someone and they've, it's taken them a while to string the beads, and then you say, and you do this, and then all of a sudden you can hear all these beads bouncing off.
Oh, I'll bet.
I'd be well annoyed.
I'd be fuming. At that point, I would then give up. So this could be the longest live we've ever done.
If ever we do a side-by-side bead along, I'll make sure I don't grab your beads then. And
oh no, you won't be grabbing. Don't be grabbing my beads. Thank you very much. Right, this might work now. I've put extras on. I've put extra blacks and extra white.
And this is when you discover that people stick their tongue out while they're working. Do you have a working face, Adam?
No, that's why I was dreading about this. Well, yeah. Well, I'm conscious that I'm also on camera, you see, as well. So I'm conscious that I've got 2 cameras set up for this evening. I think. Oh no, there's still gappage. I've still got. Where's my camera? I've still got a fair bit of gappage there.
Okay, maybe another 2 or 3 white.
2 or 3 white. Let's put that bit in.
Oh, Linda, bless her. Linda's a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. This is the first time she's laughed in over a week. Linda, that's good.
Well, it's not really. If she's laughing at me.
Adam's beads.
Thank you, Linda, love. I can't even put the comment on the screen at the moment because I'm trying to concentrate.
Annabelle says, "Oh, that's when the fun begins, when the beads fall off. It's amazing how the beads travel around the house. It really is. You find them in the utmost surprising
peculiar places."
Do you know what, Adam? That little comment at the bottom has covered your concentration face.
That's good. Well done, Annabelle. Keep the big ones coming in. That's what I need. Big comments. Big comments. What's this one? Linda again. Adam, don't forget to get your. Don't forget to tie it, which will pull it together. Oh, all right, Linda. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right then. Okay, so maybe I've got not. Maybe I haven't got gappage. Linda may be right because I've still got to tie it yet. Yeah, that might be
Well, we
good.
could have a bit of sagging.
We'll have a
The
go.
question
I'm
is,
going to
do we
leave it
have
at that.
sagging or
I'm going to
gappage?
take
That's
two
the
off.
question.
I'm going to take two off the white. I'm going to go with Linda's comment and said she'll bring it all together when it's
Okay.
tied. So, oh god, it's all falling apart.
So listen, Linda, we're blaming you if it stops his circulation.
Yeah, I'm going with Linda. You are funny, Adam. Love you. No, thank you, Susan, my love. Thank you. But this is not a funny moment. I'm trying to do. This might be a news strand to the Thursday theme. We may do crafts every week, not every week because we've got our interviews to do and stuff. But we might do some of this. Depends how well this goes. This is just a tester, right? So I've got my jewels on.
Got your jewels, looking good. That's
what am I doing
the
with the rest of
jewellery
these?
maker
Anything?
drape. No, you can gift them to Molly.
Oh no, I'm going to keep them.
No,
Not
we
for
don't
another
want
one.
sagging or gappage. Right, this is the important bit then, Adam.
Okay.
We need Molly's coloured nail varnish at the ready now.
Now, I have it's better than the beads to fall off now rather than when you wear it. This is very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true. Now, I have got a confession to make, and I said this to Rachel earlier today, that I went to 3 shops this morning looking rough, and Rachel can vouch how rough I looked this morning. I hadn't shaved. I hadn't done my hair.
I hadn't shaved.
I'd literally got out of bed and we did all this, and then I went to 3 shops. But the only ones I could find, the only thing I can find, I'll put it under this camera, is a Rapunzel nail varnish in pink. This is all we've got.
Look,
it's all I've got in the house.
Adam, look at the top of that. How pretty is that?
Oh, it's like a little crown. It's a Rapunzel one. Little Rapunzel nail varnish. I don't know if it is on that camera. So what am I doing with this now?
Okay, now this is where you need about 20 hands, all right?
Oh, no.
So, shall I demonstrate it? And I'll get in real close so that you can see it.
Okay, I'm going to make you bigger. Oh, how do I do that? Oh, no, it's not worked. Keep it as it was, Adam. Stop messing, you fool.
Now, what we do is you do 1 single overhand knot, and then you do a second overhand knot. So what I should have said was you cut your elastic now, but leave plenty of
I've done that.
room to knot, yeah? So
overhand knot. Overhand knot. Yeah, 2 knots done.
Doing fab. Okay, now this is the tricky bit, Adam, is you've got to try and keep the tight tension on that. You can maybe let it go for a minute, and then you want to actually wipe. So get a little bit of the nail varnish, but just make sure, you know, it's not like an oil slick.
Yeah. Are you going to see this, though? Oh, these have never been used. Oh, Lord.
I can see you're well practiced at this.
Oh, yeah, we play nail varnish shops.
Do you?
I bought some fake nails off a well-known Chinese site, and we attach them to a doll, and we paint the nails that way.
I did wonder what you were going to say then. You take them off, ready for your Facebook Live.
Or I wear them. Or I wear the nails, and then Molly will paint my nails, and I can pop them off, and then she can paint them again.
Brilliant.
So what am I doing?
Right, nail varnish over the knot, above and below. Okay, and then pull it both ends for about 20 seconds.
Okay, let's get rid of some of this pink. There's a lot of nail varnish on here. So above. I don't know if you can all see all this, what I'm actually doing. Below. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Okay.
Then pull.
Then pull. Now.
Pull it. My hands are all slippy.
So after your 20 seconds of holding, we're going to put it to one side and we're going to leave it for, obviously not while we're live, but you wouldn't want to trim that off for a few more hours. Now
Oh.
I've taught this to quite a large class of teenagers, and having a teenager at home, they always know best, bless them. And I always say to them, just leave it for a few hours. And they go, no, it'll be fine. I'm going to wear it. And I go, look, I'm just telling you that it will come open. And quite often they'll come back later and they'll say, oh, my beads have all come undone. So if you leave it for a few hours and then you trim off the excess,
Yeah.
it gives it time to set. Now, the reason why we use nail varnish and not glue is because it's much kinder. So say, for example, you need to restring this, because maybe in a couple of years' time, it's overstretched, it's served its time, you need to restring it. If you've glued the knot, the chances are you're going to lose one of the beads before and one of the beads after, because it will seal the hole. So that means you've lost two of the beads on your bracelet. So if you use the nail varnish, doesn't have to be any brand, just a clear nail varnish, or like you've used, just something that doesn't really show up. And you've got your bracelet. Now, just a top tip for people is that if you're a little bit particular, if you're quite a bit of a perfectionist and you don't like to see the knots, if you have a larger hole bead in your design, make sure you start and end your threading by the large hole bead, so that once you've tied the knot, you can just pull it into the large hole and you don't even see it.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm with you. I'm with you.
So how do you find that then, Adam? Pretty straightforward?
That was easy. Yeah, I liked that one. I enjoyed this one. The next one looks a bit more difficult, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, the next one, it's exactly the same technique. The only difference is, because we're working with these 2-hole connectors, is that you thread one side, tie it, and then you do the next side.
Oh, well done, Adam. If you keep pulling the elastic too much, it will break. I know. Susan, that's why I put it down, love. Let me just try and get comfy on my chair, but you can see. I don't like this camera here. So yeah, sorry, that's why I put it down, Susan, because I knew if I pulled it anymore with my muscles that I've got, it was going to break. What's Karen said? She's put a long message, covers me head. I'm here at last. Got delayed by non-cooperative new printer that I thought would take about 10 minutes to fix, but took 3 to 2 hours in the end. Printers thought they were only have to be a no-go. I know printers are hard work these days. Printers cost a fortune. Mine
got a new one.
Charges me. Mine charges me for every time I print something off.
I got a new one the other day, and the same as you, Karen, I thought it was going to be a 10-minute job, and it took me about 2 to 3 hours to set up as well.
Yeah.
Right, so this one then,
right then, what are we up to?
We're doing a multi-strand. I've just got a few samples to show you beforehand, very, very quickly.
Oh, lovely.
Now, let's go out a little bit. Now, these little connectors that we've got in here, they've actually got 2 holes at the back. Now, this is what we're doing for the multi-strand. Now, you can also do this bracelet with things like this that have also got multi-hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you could sort of have that as your feature in the middle and have a 2-row. Or you've got smaller ones like this that have got the small holes in them. And if you're a beader, you can use them for other things, like this one I've used for bead embroidery. That's a little pendant.
Oh, that's nice.
And that just obviously started its life like that. The one that we're using, that size, I've also used in a bead embroidery as well to make that.
Okay.
And you can use them as sew-on embellishments like on there. So these have got a multi-purpose, but we're just going to, for tonight, do this one.
Okay.
Now, so we need 3 of our connectors out. If we lay it in the order that we're going to string it, Adam, does that sound okay?
Yeah, I'm following you.
Okay. Right, so I'm gonna use a slightly different colour, but they're the same size, so we should be in sync with our stringing. So for the first bit, let's lay that there. We're gonna need, you should have some silver balls.
Silver balls. Silver balls. Yeah, I've got my silver balls. Da-da, in the dirty and jingle balls. So what am I doing? I need to start paying attention. I need to move this camera up here so I can see. Right. Oh, there you go. You're bigger now. Right. What am I up to?
Okay.
Oh, I'm laying it all
we
out.
work on the reel again?
Yeah, we'll work on the reel.
Work on the reel. Okay. So first of all, we're going to thread on a silver ball.
A silver balls. Silver balls.
In the city.
Right, yeah, silver ball, check.
Check, okay. And next, pick up one of your connectors.
Oh, what's a connector? That's a connector. Yeah.
And thread, so if you hold it on its side, you've got a lower hole and what we call a top hole. Go through the top hole.
Lower hole and a top hole. Go through. I'm just going to go through a hole. Yeah.
Yeah. Then add another silver ball.
Silver balls.
And the blue beads that Molly chose, the shape of them are called bicones.
Yes, she did.
She did, didn't she? Got good taste. And
she messaged. Yeah, I was driving at the time, so she messaged you from my phone. She was looking at the photo. She said, "Dad, what are the photos that you sent me of all the bracelets we were going to make?" And I said, "Well, I need to make 2 bracelets with Rachel in a couple of weeks' time." I said, "Pick one for you and one for me," and this is what she picked.
Oh, I think she's got good taste.
So
we got a bicone on there, yeah?
Oh, no, not yet. I've got to cut my bicones. Oh, God, I've got bicones everywhere.
Cut your bicones. Oh, this is driving me mad. Sorry, folks, that we're I'm all over the shop because my camera's upside
down. See, you don't get this anywhere else. We're real here. We try and keep it real.
Do you think they're going to block our singing on Facebook for copyright?
Nah. Oh, they might do, actually. They might do. We could put this in there. We could have this is just me messing now, but look, we could have big band. I brought a big band in for you. They're in the...
Oh, that's nice.
Go on, boys. Oh, yeah.
Is this your band?
Cut it there, boys. Cut it there. Thanks, lads. Thanks.
This is it, your band?
Yeah, I bring them everywhere. I take them everywhere I go. Yeah. So if you want a big band music, let me know.
Pull out all the stops.
Oh, I do for you, Rachel. It's cost me some money to put this on this week. Oh, no. Big band. They're all crammed in the corner. They're all crammed in the corner. They're all sitting over there. You got Trevor. Trevor's on trombone. You got Tony on the trumpet. You got Sheila, bless her, lovely woman, on double bass. And you've got Big Jim on drums. Lovely boys.
Jim on
lovely.
Drums.
Big Jim on drums. One more blast, lads. Oh, yeah. Got it there, lads. Right then. Bicone
Okay.
on.
We got your bicone on. Okay, we're going to go for another silver bell, silver ball.
Silver balls.
Right, I'm going to
Hands are
zoom
all
in a
wet.
bit so you can see what I'm doing.
Okay, silver ball is on. Comments. Do you get them sandwiches as well? What, the band, Annabella? Yeah, the lads all come round and the ladies all come round for dinner. They're all there. Silver ball's on. What's next?
Okay, top hole of another connector.
Top hole of a connector.
Hello, Caroline. Caroline has just joined us.
Ah, bless you. There's loads coming in. Lou Sims is watching. On this one, I can't tell who's watching until they comment, so I don't know who's here. I think one of the amazing floor managers a minute ago as well. We are live on the YouTube and also on the Facebooks as well. I know there's other Facebooks going on as we speak. But yeah, come over and say hello. So yeah, silver ball is on. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the connector on, have you, Adam? Oh, you're ahead of me. I think.
Connector, yeah, connector's on. Silver
Connector,
ball is
and
on.
you've added, and you. Oh,
Then
my
another
ball's not
bicone.
on. Yeah, on it.
Oh, my balls are on, and a bicone I've put on now as well.
A bicone, and we should do karaoke beading.
We're not allowed to. We get told off.
I know, it's copyright. We'll have to make up our own material.
Well, that's what the boys in the band have done. You see, that's what the boys of the band have done. They make up their own. They make up their own music. You keep going like a Dalek, Adam. I can only apologise. I don't know if it's. It all sounds fine my end.
Sounds fine my end
I'll
too.
have to watch it back. I don't know. It might be your internet, Karen. I don't know. We're having faster internet input in this week as well, so we should be for next Thursday. For next, bicone on.
You put your silver ball on.
Oh, we should just put the other one on.
And then we're going to start.
Yeah, silver ball, bicone, and the other bit on. Silver ball.
That's it. So the next bit. So we've got all three connectors on, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the pattern is 5 bicones.
5 bicones, okay.
A ball, one of those bigger beads called opalite. Let's do the 5 bicones first.
2. What a great idea, Susan says. You keep going like a Dalek. Probably the laptop coming out with the Symphony. It's probably the laptop. As I say, we're getting faster internet next week, so we should do this. Just while I put these 5 on, let's see if I can count and talk at the same time. We've got Janet Pring. We're going live on Sunday. We asked last week if you want me to do more lives. You all said yes. So we're going live on Sunday at 8 o'clock back on the channel, on the YouTube and on the Facebook with Janet Pring from All and Create. You're down there. Janet Pring from All and Create will be on. And then next Thursday, so a week today, Leonie's coming on to tell us.
Oh.
Leonie's up to loads this month and next week. So we've got Leonie and also Hayley Smith is coming on as well. Loads of people coming all round mine to come and join us, which is what we like. Right then, 5 bicones on.
5 bicones on. And then we've got silver ball, opalite coloured bead, the bigger one, and another silver ball.
Oh, hang on, I'm not there yet because I was chatting.
Linda says, get Adam to come to one of our Vida meetups. We have afternoon cream tea.
I'm free. Adam. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, come along.
Whereabouts?
Royal Wootton Bassett.
Where is it?
Wiltshire, Swindon
Where's?
way.
Oh, okay. Well, I could come. I'm free. I'm still free. I'm still jobless, so I
That
can come.
be in March. I'll send you the date.
Send me the dates. I'll see if I'm free. Yeah, I'd come. I'll come along. Right. So I've got a bead on, and then what am I doing? 5 more bicones.
5 more bicones.
Silver 5. I'm sorry, you can't actually see what I'm doing, can you? I've just realised. If I move that up a bit, you might be able to see. 1, 2. I hope people are enjoying this. Me and Rachel thought this would be nice to see, like something different than chit-chatting. So sort of chat along. If you've got any questions as well, get them in.
And it'd be lovely to know if there's
we'll be live
anybody
until I finish this.
that this is new to, and whether or not maybe it's inspired you to get your jewellery box out, cut all of your old beads up, and to give it a whirl. It's dead easy and really effective.
No, that's true. Susan said, "Would love to meet you, Adam. Bless you. You really won't. I'm just a normal person. I'm just normal.
We're
There's
not.
no airs and graces. What you see is what." I've got to say thank you to you as well, Rachel. As well, I was watching a live. Ever so kind about me at the top of your live, in some of the stuff you said. So thank you for that. It meant a lot.
You're very welcome. It was very heartfelt.
It did. It was nice. So then we've done that 5 bicones again. God, you're speeding through this. 5, 1, 2. I'm trying to read comments and 2. I've been lucky enough to meet him at Doncaster, and Adam is just the same in the flesh. I am. If anything, I'm a bit bigger in the flesh, to be honest. It's amazing what a soft focus can do on these cameras. But yeah. And if I'm on TV, I wear a lot more makeup in the flesh as well. People always say that. Oh, don't you look pale? Well, yeah, because I haven't got a face full of makeup on. That's why.
I bet
I'm
you
not on the
don't miss
telly.
that, do you, Adam? Having to wear makeup. Because
What, being on telly?
not being on telly, but having to wear makeup on telly. Because I don't like the sensation of having all that stuff on my face.
It didn't bother me. It wasn't a lot. It was just we just wore foundation towards the end. I worked out if I had a tan, I didn't have to wear as much makeup, so I just constantly fake tanned.
Oh, that was good. I'm allergic to that.
It became easy. I do miss it. Yeah, I do. Why? Yeah, I do miss it though. I do miss being on telly. I miss it terribly.
So, who is your biggest?
What am I up to now?
Oh, just keep doing the same pattern until we've got 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5 lots of 5 bicones.
Okay, so I'm on 3. What was your question? 1.
My question was, so who are your biggest buddies at Create and Craft? Not necessarily presenters, but
3.
I'm guessing the guy that was on the other week that you do radio with.
Yeah, me and Ed go back a long way. Like I've known Ed for a few years, but I only got to really know Ed during when he moved over to Create and Craft, and me and Ed used to have a lot of fun. Like what that man doesn't know is not worth knowing.
Right.
So yeah, I get on with Ed a lot. The floor managers. So I don't know if Emily's still watching this, but me and Emily, everyone sort of moved on slightly now as well. But me and Emily still chat. Who was a floor manager because and Nipper, who's her other half, we used to work together at Ideal World.
Right.
So I trained Nipper. Her friend trained me when I started, and I trained Emily when she started, and then we all ended up working together at Create and Craft. So it was quite a nice little circle. That's it really. I occasionally have a little conversation with Nigel May. I text him this week. But that's really it's more the old. Yeah, it's more the old school people now. So I still chat to Derek and Claire from Pink Frog. I chat to her. We exchange messages. She's coming on in a few days' time as well. Yeah, so there's a few of them I chat to, but mates wise, yeah, it would be Ed, Nipper, Emily, Claire from Pink Frog. We always text, and then it's the people that I've sort of never met but sort of know. So it's like it then becomes the community, like yourself and Gwen from Pink Frog and Kim from Pink Frog. Lou Sims, and it's those sorts of people. It's more the suppliers I've become friends with now rather than the people that I used to work with, which sounds really weird, but I've got really close to the suppliers, Joe from Storage for Crafts and things like that. Really close to them, and we're all working together on little retreats and things. So it's become more of a those sort of unit. It's like they're like the easiest way to describe it is they're like friends that you've not seen in a while, but you know you can always pick up the phone and talk to them. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Those sorts of people, like Debbie Shaw. I never thought in a million years I'd have Debbie Shaw's phone number. And now, even on my phone now, it's Dame Debbie Shaw that comes up every time she rings me to chat. Because she was just an icon. She was massive, and she's got a massive following. And yeah, so those sorts of people, I really, really look forward to. Yeah, those sorts of people you go out for a drink with. But yeah, apart from that,
nice
people up at Highlight, the Highlight gang.
Yes,
obviously, I still do a bit of work up. Yeah, Steph's been really good to me. Really, really good to me. I've got a lot of time for Steph and the gang. They work so hard. They do so hard. So yeah, I've got a lot of time for them. I've probably missed loads of people out that will watch this and never talk to me again. To be honest, because
sorry for putting you on the spot.
But yeah, so yeah, no, I'm trying to rattle off as many names as I can remember, to be honest, right? But yeah, no, it's more of the suppliers now I'm big friends with. And they are like friends that you can pick up a phone and go, look, do you fancy coming to doing a live with me and things like that? It's nice. The little things these days that I think mean a lot. The people that, yeah, let's leave it there before I get myself into trouble.
Go back to oh gosh, Derek. He's on
little Derek Marks.
Yeah, he does the cruise stuff, doesn't he? Is that the
little Nomi Derek, bless him. I spoke to him yesterday.
Oh God, he's so fascinating. He was on with Janice.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never watched it, to be honest. I don't know who you're talking about.
Anyway. But he's very fascinating because I never worked with him. Man. And I just loved his openness and his honesty. He's a little bit of a rebel, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an absolute legend. He really, really is a legend. I've got a lot of time for our Derek.
I thought he was lovely. Adam, right, you just need to take off one bead at the end. So if you cut your elastic, you've done it already. Yeah, oh no, that's fine. Perfect. So we've got 5 lots of bicones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a silver ball. Do I need to take the silver ball off? Do I take the silver ball off the end?
You only want one silver ball at the end. And what we're going to do is the same as we did before. Is we're going to have a bit of nail varnish at the ready.
Also, I need to cut this then. So if I cut that here. Yeah.
And then we're going to do our overhand knots.
So am I going quite tight with this? You won't be after you meet.
Oh, they were talking about the meetup. It won't be normal.
Yeah, if I'm free. Look, if I'm free, I will be there.
Oh, that'd be so good.
It depends if I've got Mol or what we're up to, but yeah, send me the dates.
And you can bring Molly as well if she's with you that weekend.
We'll have a look. We'll have a go. I'll see if I can make it happen. Well, this is a faffy one, isn't it?
It is a bit faffy.
Not what it keeps overlapping. How do I stop them overlapping?
It's just taking it really, really slowly. It's a pain in the whatsits when it overlaps. So just undo it and just start it again.
Right, so I feel like I'm a bead short somewhere. Oh God.
Karen says those blue that Molly has picked are gorgeous. They're really beautiful. They're like a tropical ocean colour. Really pretty.
I can't. Not this. I can't pick the bleeding thing up. Right, over there. Bring that in, and we're going over again. Get out, you little... Sorry, I meant to be chatting at the same time. I'm totally now engrossed.
I can fill the gaps while you're doing that. Karen says blues are her favourite colour. But, you know, if people let us know, which do you prefer, the double one or the single one?
Why can't I knot this? What am I doing?
Have you cut the elastic a bit too short so you haven't got much to get hold of, or it looks okay?
I don't know. There's loads on it. I just don't seem to... Am I pulling them tight at the end? Is that what I need to be doing? Or do I need to leave a little gap? That's where I'm going.
Leave a little gap until you put the next knot on there.
Okay, so just do a normal knot. Let's knot it there like that. And breathe, and breathe.
But the good thing is with this is that people that have done it before and have had problems will be able to relate to it because you're not alone. Yes. So Annabelle prefers the double one.
Well, it may be a single rate at this weight, Annabelle. I'm not going to lie. This could be a single as well. This could be where we end this live altogether. To be honest, I'm not going to lie. Let's move. I've done it now. I've knotted it. I've just got to. So there's not enough. So there's not lots on there. And then I don't even know what I've done with it now. It's in me mouth.
So I'm guessing Molly's like you, that she's into her crafts.
Yeah. She loves. Oh, Lord above, what is going on here?
Does it come open?
All meant to be done in an hour. So far, yeah. Oh, now I've put my finger in nail varnish. I'm going to do it off camera a minute. Bear with, team. Bear with.
That's all right.
There we go. Right, I'm back on track. Back on
track. Oh, he's pulling it back. That's it. Take it off camera. That's what I normally do. Not meant to eat them, Adam. Have you not had tea yet?
Well, no, I was telling Rachel. Who's that from? You're not meant to eat it. Karen.
Karen.
No, I haven't, and I'll tell you for what. Why. Sound like Uncle Bryn. I get really nervous still doing these lives. I still get really nervous, and I can't eat before. I've literally been sitting here since about 5:30. Making sure it all works and making sure everything's right. And I get really, really nervous that no one's going to watch. I was telling Rachel this before we came live. Yeah, I get really nervous.
And I just said, welcome to my world.
Yeah, I always have with Facebook Live. I get really, really nervous doing them. Right, what are we up to now? Because we're on the cusp of nearly the hour.
Okay, well, what we could do is just talk folks through it then. If we could wrap it up at the hour.
No, we can do it. We can do it.
Yeah. Okay. So
let's go. Let's do it.
Now we just repeat everything we've done on the top layer, but this time using the bottom holes. So if we start with start with one of the silver balls and then go through the other hole. Okay. Claire says
Can I cut
that
these down a bit? Am I allowed to cut them?
Yeah. That your lives are fab. I agree, they are. And Annabelle
Bless you,
says
Claire, my love.
You'll get heartburn if you eat too late at night. They're all looking
to be
after
honest,
you,
I
Adam.
probably won't eat now. I'll probably go once I've done this. I'm going to go downstairs and watch The Traitors because I'm a big fan of The Traitors.
Yes, love that.
So I watch The Traitors, and then it's not to everyone's taste, I know, but I do like a bit of Love Island. So I'm gonna. I normally watch Love Island, and then I go to bed. So I've got to pick Molly up in the morning to school. I've got the school. I've got the school run again tomorrow, so I'm up at 7 tomorrow to do the school run.
Sue says you're doing brilliant, Adam. Sue is a
bless you, Sue.
She is a very experienced beader, is Sue. As is Linda.
That's what we like to hear. Am I just doing the same again? Yeah, exactly the same again all the way around. Yeah. Okay, so then a bicone. I need to learn all the names of these jewels, don't I? Really? Then a silver bead. Oh, bless you. Your lives are fab. Oh, thanks. I try. Well, this is the thing with these lives, and I would do them now, and then I say something on the cuff, and then I get really nervous that I've said something wrong, so I'll normally go back and edit. But it's me. This is me. I don't put on a show. I'd say you would. How often? And this is being truthful now. How often have you ever seen me in a fluffy hoodie? You've never. I normally wear a shirt or one of my hoodies for these lives, but I just thought, you know what? You're in my house. I've invited you in. Come on in. Take me as I am. If you like who I am, amazing. If not, there's other lives out there. I just, and I said last week, I don't earn a living from this. I do it off my own back because I enjoy it. I enjoy keeping the crafting community together. And I know there's other lives out there. And I know that. And I know there's other people doing these and there's other people talking to people, but I'm doing it my way. And I'm going to keep doing it my way because it is something different. We're on both streaming platforms now. We're on YouTube and we're also on Facebook. So I've tried to cover something for everyone. Yep, some of them are going to be longer. Some of them will be shorter. As I said, we've got Janet Pring on Sunday. She's my only guest on Sunday, but we might talk for an hour. We might talk for half an hour. Who knows? But I just try and keep them. I try and keep them real. This is quite therapeutic once you get into it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good for relaxation. And, you know, if you've got, lots of things buzzing around your head and you just need to bring yourself back down again, providing you're not my mum. Because I remember doing a lesson.
What did Mum do?
Well, I did a lesson with my mum. This is going back. She's not like that now because she's, she's used to it. But I did a lesson with my mum and a friend, and I was, selling her the benefits of how it's good for you for relaxation. And she's going, I don't feel very relaxed right now. Because she was finding it quite stressful. And I'm going, Mum, you're not really selling it. My mom's brilliant.
Doing knots is another thing. How often does your mom do live with you? Is it every week she does the auctions with you, or is it
we
every
just
other
do
week?
once a month? And she never knows what's coming up. She always prefers to keep it a surprise. And what I love about my mum coming on is the fact that people know that my mum is so honest that she would say if she didn't like something.
Oh, okay. That's a bit like me, but then I get nervous I've said something wrong, so then I get scared.
Yeah, But is there anything, I think we all worry about that. I'm terrible for worrying, a little bit of a replay of, oh, was that okay? But no, I think it's really nice and people recognise that that's genuine. But we have a little bit of a thing now that my mum likes something really good for the finale, because on one
Oh,
occasion,
okay.
I think I probably told you, I'd got a bundle of elastic and my mum went, "Seriously?" And I went, "Yeah." She went, "Haven't you got anything a bit more exciting than that?" And I went, "No, Mum." I went, "But, I'll make sure that from now onwards I have something really good for our finale." Well, anyway, we sold out. So that was another bit of a standing joke, that there is nothing wrong with my elastic.
No,
But
there's
yeah,
not.
she's
We've also
brilliant.
got to talk about as well. Congratulations on Jewellery Maker.
Thank you.
How did you find Jewellery Maker? How was it?
Do you know what? I absolutely loved it. I was on with Elle, and it was very relaxed. Very relaxed. I think there's a team of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I tried
Okay.
talkback for the first time, Adam.
Oh, did you? How did you find
Oh,
Talkback?
I loved it. So for those of you that don't know what, maybe not talkback is, it's something I've not worked with before, where you basically have the people in the gallery in your ear. And I found it really fascinating because I learnt so much from the show as well. I mean, Elle, her knowledge of the gems is phenomenal. But yeah, I loved it. It was quite different in the sense of
Did you
different.
have? Oh, did you have open Talkback? You can hear everything, or did you have selected Talkback where they press a button to talk to you? So could you hear everything that they were chatting about at all
Yeah,
times?
it was open, so
Oh
you could
God,
hear
that's
him singing
good.
and everything during the show.
That's a skill, because I'm not a fan of closed Talkback. I like to hear everything from phone calls to. I like to hear the lot, so then I know what's going on.
It
But
it
yeah, well done.
it was
That's a
fascinating,
skill.
and surprisingly, um, I mean, you'll know because you've been part of my journey on TV, is that it is
Have you tried that?
scary. It is scary to begin with,
Oh
but
yeah, it's well scary.
um, you do have to relax, otherwise your own personality doesn't come across, does it? And you're a bit, I think when you first
You
start,
become like a robot.
yeah, because you're worried about what you're going to say, and um, but also because it's something, because I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about something that I'm really comfortable with. It's a lot easier.
Sometimes that is easier though when you're not talking about yourself. I dread to talk about, like, I genuinely, let me put the mic, because it helps if you have a mic, Adam, when you do these things. I dread the day the tables turned on me. So I talk, as you know, because me and you have done one, that I talk to all these people on all round, and we ask questions about how do they find TV and mental health and stuff. I am dreading the day someone literally comes back to me and goes, "Right, now it's your turn. Now we're going to talk about you and about what you've done." I'm dreading that day, because I don't like talking about myself. I do all this stuff, but I generally don't like talking about myself.
I feel exactly the same. It's I never feel I've got anything particularly interesting. Whereas with the jewelry and the beads and the creations, it's something for to share with other people. Um, but I always take my hat off to you with presenting. I think that is such a skill, such a skill. You've got to be
It's like,
prepared for
hang on.
every eventuality.
But that then comes down to a good presenter. A good presenter can fill. Now, I've worked with many presenters over the years, and we won't mention names, but some presenters, they can't fill. And that's
Really?
the art of a good presenter, is being able to talk about not random rubbish, because then people don't like talking about random rubbish, because they're like, what on earth is he talking about? But yeah, it is an art form, to be able to, what have I done here? To be able to talk rubbish.
And you think the
What we said here?
majority...
My mum's 73. Oh, go on.
No, carry on. Carry
No,
on.
go on, go on. What was you going to say?
Okay,
Oh, I was just going to read
please,
some
go on.
comments. That's all. Absolutely. Absolutely, Adam. Being yourself is the best way. My mom's 73 and she has no filter. Never know what she's going to come out with. Love you being yourself, Adam. I'm the same. Love listening and learning from others. Right then, I think I've done. I've tied.
Hey!
I've.
Oh, let's have a look then, Adam.
Hang on. Then let's go. I don't know if I can get rid of this camera. I don't think I can. It seems really dark, but don't look dark on that. So I don't know if I can cut them off yet. I don't think I'm short. That is my first one.
Fab. Brilliant.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's my first one. And then just drying, we have this one.
That's great.
So when am I allowed to cut the strands?
I'd personally leave it till maybe 10 o'clock tonight, or leave it till the morning.
All right, I'll leave them to the morning then. I will put this back on. Can I press this button? What does that button do? Oh, it puts us like this. I don't know how to get just the two of us back together. Go back to your front camera. There we go. If I click that one and then remove that one.
There we go.
Yes. Yay! There we go. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, I can now. Here, I can show you one. You're there. That's the first one I've done, and that is the second one that we've made. I'll cut all these tails off tomorrow, and I'll post photos of these tomorrow daytime. Is what I will do. For those ones. Thank you, Rachel. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you for trying it. Something completely new. I've really loved it.
Take away Thursday. I think I can't remember what I've named this. I did name it something. The details are at the bottom. If you want to get the beads, you can watch this back on the YouTube. You're there. You can watch this back on the YouTube. You can watch this back on the Facebook as well. Everything is there for you. Let's just quickly read some comments before we go. I know we're taking up your time, and thank you so much for sticking around this evening. That's a great show. Karen's coming. Been lovely watching you pair. You have inspired me to try and start my jewellery making again.
Fantastic.
That's what we like to hear. Well done, Adam. Great job from Linda. Nikki's coming as well. Hi. We'll go back and catch the beginning. Please do, Nikki. It was amazing. We've had a big band in and everything is what we've had this evening. Thank you, Rachel, my love. Let me, boys in the band, play Rachel out for me, will you, please? Are we ready? Here we go. Been amazing. It is the one and only. It's our Rachel.
Oh, bless you. We must do it again sometime, Adam.
We will. We'll find another date in the diary, and we'll do it again. Thank you ever so much, Race. It means so much. It means so much.
Take care.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye. There she goes on her toes. Thank you so much for all your comments this evening. As I said, I know there's been other lives going on as well with probably information on that you all want to know about. But thank you for sticking around. It does mean a lot. It really, really does mean a lot to me. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Remember, we are back Sunday night with Janet Pring. Exclusive interview with Janet Pring. She said she's doing this one and talk all things All in Create, what she did before she did All in Create, how she stalked Abs to get the All in Create job. We're going to talk about all of that. And then next week, Hayley Smith and Leone are coming on All Round Mine. They're all going to join us together. Thank you, everyone, for your comments as well. Everyone says thank you. No, you're more than welcome. It's not me. It's down to Rachel. She does so well for sending me all the stuff so we can do all this together. I'm going to love you and leave you. It's been an absolute pleasure. Until Sunday, stay safe, stay well. And remember, it doesn't matter who you are or where you are. Someone out there, they'll always love you. Trust me. Good night. God bless.